And still ahead on this broadcast, a woman's remarkable gift, the gift of life, saving a toddler that she barely knew. Finally tonight, it was last November that John McKenzie had a report on this broadcast about a boy who would die if he didn't get a kidney transplant. The family of another very sick young boy saw that report, and out of their tragedy arose a heartwarming desire to help. Here's John.
When we last saw Dominic Lawson, he was in desperate need of a kidney transplant, but his tissue type matched only 3% of the population.
As long as I'm sitting here, I'll search the globe to try to find him a kidney.
At the same time, in that same Minneapolis hospital, another family was fighting to save their own little boy. 9-year-old Evan Cousineau was being treated for a rare genetic disease. The Cousineaus and the Lawsons would see each other in the hallways, but each family was focused on its own battle. One would end early. Evan Cousineau died last November. His sister Mary and the rest of the family flew back home to California. Weeks later, Mary saw that story we did on Dominic and the need for living kidney donors. But Dominic could wait 5 or 6 years for a donated kidney.
Honestly, I couldn't imagine another family going through what we were going through.
That evening, Mary emailed the Lawsons saying,
"Give me some more information, I want to help out."
Kelly Lawson was eager for another candidate. 300 volunteers had already been screened, and not one was a good donor match. But she told Mary to wait.
Considering all that they've been through, I didn't want her to rush into anything. I wanted her to have time to heal and to grieve for her brother's loss.
And that is what Mary did.
3 months later, Mary Cousineau and her family came back to the hospital to thank the doctors and nurses who had tried to save her brother. At the end of the visit, she went down to the dialysis ward to see Dominic.
I was just so excited to see him, and he was laying in that bed and just looking at him and just knowing that I needed to help him.
Not only was Mary now ready to be tested, she was certain she would be the one.
She said that she just felt it in her heart. You need to do this. You're going to be a donor match.
A few weeks later, the Lawsons got the call. A perfect match had indeed been found. On May 21st, Mary Cousineau gave Dominic Lawson that kidney he desperately needed.
Come on!
Today,
He's so much more active and happy and playing, and he's so full of life. It's just such a joy to see.
the Cousineaus and the Lawsons are now forever joined. One family in its grief, reaching out to save the other.
Of course, we say thank you and that we love you. But I mean, I don't think that you can ever express, the emotion and the gratefulness that we truly feel. It's a blessing every minute that I look at him.
John McKenzie, ABC News, Minneapolis.
Yes, well, an essay by Mary Cousineau about why she became a donor and how it feels to save a life is at our website, abcnews.com. That's World News for this Thursday. I'm Charlie Gibson, and I hope you had a good day. For all of us at ABC News, have a good night.